Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be installing two cool things on my 2021 Tesla Model 3. The first thing is going to be the hood struts, and the second thing is going to be the ambient lighting on the 2021 Tesla Model 3. There's no videos on YouTube, so probably my video will be the first one on YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and install it and basically show you how it's done, because it is a little bit hard, and I'll show you how it looks like at night. But let's go ahead and install the hood struts first, and then I'll go ahead and show you how to install the ambient lighting. When you open the front of the Tesla, it doesn't open all the way, it just opens a tiny bit, and then you have to do the rest of the work. And today I'm going to be installing some struts. It's not going to be an automatic front opener or closer, it's going to be just a strut opener. Basically, when you unlock it, the front goes up by itself, and then you have to close it manually, but it does go up by itself when you unlock it or when you open it. So we're going to go ahead and install the struts. I do actually have them on the ground right there, and I did get them from Amazon, and I'll go ahead and put the link and everything in the description of this video. But let's go ahead and begin installing the struts. So let's go ahead and open the package. I can't remember how much I got them for. I think around 30 bucks. But I'll go ahead and put the link in the description of this video so you guys could buy it if you are interested. It does have an installation guide how to install it. It's super easy to do, so I'm not even gonna bother looking at this. You guys could just watch my video and you guys will know how to do it. But yeah, I love the packaging, very good. And let's go ahead, and they're actually open from this side, so you could just pull them out. And here they are. Here is the stock strut. It's the same as the aftermarket one, but it's going to be stronger. So basically it's going to push the front up, and it will open it by itself. This one does not. But to remove it, all you have to do is just go ahead and put a screwdriver right here and just push that plastic thing out, and then you'll be able to actually detach it from this metal piece. Same thing with the bottom one. The bottom one is going to be a little bit hard because it's the plastic covers are a little bit tight or very close to the strut itself. But I'll go ahead and show you how to do that. So as I told you guys, you have to put the screwdriver in. Mine is a little bit bigger, but I think it works. You could do it from the bottom, or you could do it from the top if you want to. Let's go ahead and try the bottom. And that ring unlocks, and then you push out just like that. And definitely one doesn't really support it that much, so just make sure you're holding the hood. So I just put this wooden stick right there. I should have done that before doing anything. I did remove the top one, but the bottom one I'm going to go ahead and do now. But I would recommend putting this because the front or the hood actually went down a tiny bit, and it was about to close. So just for safety, I would recommend putting something like this. So let's go ahead and remove this, and then we'll go ahead and install the other one, and basically show you how to put the new ones in. Alright, let's go ahead and remove the strut now. Just like that. Super easy to do. And now let's go ahead and put the new one in. So here is the strut. Just put the screwdriver in, pull that thing out, and then install it. And then after you put it there, just go ahead and push that thing back. And we're going to go ahead and do the same exact thing for the top one. So I just finished installing the struts and I love them, and I do use the storage place in the front a lot, and overall I think those struts are worth the price. And honestly, the hood did get a little bit hard, so when you close it you do need a good amount of force to close it down, but it's nothing too hard. It's not like before, but it's not too hard to close, so I really like that about them. And they honestly look the same as the original ones, same exact thing. A very easy mod to do, and I think it's worth the price if you use the frunk of your Tesla a lot. And I honestly love those struts, but again, the hood itself is a little bit hard to close, but I'm pretty sure they're going to get a little bit softer, and it's going to be a little bit easier to close if you use it multiple times. So yeah, I really like them, and honestly I would recommend them. And I love the fact that when you open the frunk, it does not open very quick, and it just opens nice and slow and very smooth. So that's a very good thing about those struts. But now let's go to move inside the car, and I'll go and show you how to install the ambient lighting in this Tesla Model 3. So this kit has two tubes. I'm not exactly sure what's this small tiny one called, but this is basically a tube. That's where that small skinny one goes into. So it goes in like that, and you just keep pushing it in. And then the other end, this end right here, will go into the metal pieces. I'll go ahead and show you the metal pieces in a bit, but basically that's how the light travels, and it goes through this whole thing right here. So I thought I was recording this whole time, but let me go ahead and show you exactly what I did. Basically, this tube went between the grooves around the middle console, and you have to start from this side or the other side. You cannot start from the middle and then walk your way around. And the only reason I'm saying that is because the corners right here, those are very tight. And let me go ahead and remove this a tiny bit so you guys see what I'm talking about. So basically, just go ahead and start. Just go ahead and put the tube into the grooves. Super thin in the bottom, so it will go in easily. But as I told you, once you reach those corners, it's super hard. And of course, you have to start from right here or right there, and then walk your way around, and then just go ahead and keep pushing it in. This part is the easiest part, honestly. And this box right here is basically the controller that you have to point the remote to control the lights, to turn them on or off. And those cables right here, the skinny ones, so once they get out of the tube, they have to go into that metal piece, and then you screw them in. And then of course you have to plug your 12 volt socket, or 12 volt into the 12 volt socket. But let me go ahead and remove the side console and show you what you should exactly do. So the corners are the hardest part, and this one wasn't even going in all the way, so I ended up removing the side of the middle console, and I just removed it until here. So from here to all the way back there, this is actually still clipped on. And what I basically did, I removed this, and I did lift it with one hand, and I was able to push the light or the plastic in with the other hand. Super easy to do, but it's honestly very scary to remove this side piece. Those clips are one of the hardest clips I ever worked with. They're really nothing like Hondas or any other cars. They're basically made out of metal. It's freaking nuts. But I was able to remove it, and yeah, this piece right here, it's actually very hard, and it feels like you're actually breaking stuff. But just go ahead and pull on it, and just be careful. Use both hands, I would say, and that's how you basically put it in. So for the back, it's the same as the front. Just go ahead and feed that cable into the tube, and there is some grooves here in the back, so you could just simply put it in. and that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put more ambient lighting right where the vent is. I do have some 3M tape, so I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the 3M tape, and then I'll go ahead and start putting the light, and it's gonna look very nice. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Almost halfway done, and that's how it looks like so far. And by the way, I'm gonna go ahead and link everything in the bottom of this video, so everything will be in the description. That 3M tape is going to be there, and even of course the ambient lighting. And I just love the 3M tape. It's so thin and it's clear, so no one's gonna be able to see the double-sided tape. And by the way, it did come in a roll just like that. I can't remember how much I got it for. I think I got it for like maybe $6 or something like that, but there's a good amount in it, and it's more than enough for this project. But let's go ahead and keep going, and I'll go ahead and show you how it looks like at the end. So I finished the dash, and I did actually use some napkins to keep it in place. I didn't want the light to keep falling, because right here it honestly kept falling, so I wanted to hold it in place until the tape holds onto the dash. And by the way, if you guys are curious how did I run the cables, as you guys see, it goes right behind this plastic piece, and then it comes out from here, and then it goes right underneath that rubber seal. And I'll go ahead and open this so you guys see what I exactly did. But the cable actually runs right there, and it goes around. I'll go ahead and fix the cable, and I'll go ahead and run it right underneath the seat, and it's going to run under the seat and comes out from here instead of actually running it in front of the seat. But let me go ahead and remove this seal. Super easy to do, nothing scary. Runs down. Here is the metal piece, and the cable keeps going. I did actually lift this plastic piece, and I did feed the wire right underneath it, and then it went right there, and then right in front of the seat, straight into the armrest. And this seal is super easy to put back on. Just go ahead and put it back on just like that. That's it. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I'm gonna go ahead and play a quick, probably 30-second video of me showing the ambient lighting with some music, and I'll go ahead and show you what I exactly did in this video. So basically everything I did in this video. But I hope you guys liked this video, and if you guys did, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.